All right, guys. So welcome back to this particular training. We have gone over your Facebook profile picture, your name, how to completely eradicate all the trash on your Facebook newsfeed, so that you take care of your news feed so that nobody else can jump on there and solicit their business or produce their own ideas onto your page and take away your well-established Facebook friends. Okay, because a lot of I have 4,000 closing in on 5,000 people, and I get tons of I have tons of friend requests because I post in different groups, and that's how I attract people, right? But essentially, I don't want them. I treat my friends as they're my customers. I want them to have the best possible experience coming to my Facebook page, and so should you. Okay, so we talked about the Facebook profile feed, okay? And I'm going to share some examples of me cleaning up some Facebook profile feeds. But now what we're going to do is we need to have your hook, okay? Something that hooks and pulls people into your particular environment or your ecosystem, or what you're going to take them and do. What can you do for people, right? And we're going to create your hook, and I'm going to show you a simple framework that you can use, and I'm going to put it in the link below, so you can just copy it, paste it, put I help X do what in X amount of time, or I save you money, I save 65-year-olds money from their Medicare by switching them over to a very unique Medicare Advantage thing, whatever that may be. It just has to be a hook for that ideal client. Okay, so again, I'm going to reiterate this. You can't be everything to everyone. Okay. So what you're going to do is right now we're going to work on your intro. Then we're going to work, we're not going to work on your links yet because we're going to do that at the end of this training into the next training. This whole training is cleaning up about your intro, your pictures, your photos, your feature photos, and your friends, right? Okay. So let's hop into the next step, right? Your about, your hook, your things, right? The things that are important to the people that are coming. The first one is your overview, right? You want to edit right here. So you're going to go over the overview. If you don't have anything that's like, think about your end user in mind, okay? You have to think of it like this. What I'm saying, does it align with what they want, right? So if I'm in the trying to sell personal trainers on getting certified as personal trainers or fitness people, I look like an authority because I got a certification through the National Strength Conditioning Association, which is like an elite level like certification for personal trainers, because I graduated college and I got this to become a collegiate strength coach. I didn't do that, right? So if I was selling to personal trainers on certification programs, they would come to me because they see this, right? So that would be relevant. But since I'm not using that, if people think, well, is he educated? They'll see that I studied at UTRGV, which I graduated with honors. But I typically try to hide everything that I don't typically care for people to know. Like, you don't need people to. So you'll go over the overview. You'll see how this goes. Then you'll go here. So ideally, only put stuff in there that's relevant to your market. So I'm going to explain to you real quick how to change this, and then I'm going to show you why you don't want to change in some circumstances, okay? So National Strength and Conditioning Association. If I am talking about marketing, this makes no relevancy to what I'm talking about. So I go in here, right? And I'm going to click on this little button. It should have like a little circle, or it should have a little lock thing. Okay, you click on it and you click this little drop down menu and you just have it for only me. Okay, so if you're like, yeah, well, I got a big scale and nobody cares about it, don't worry about it. Let yourself, feed off of it. I'm cool with that. Professional skills, if you don't have anything that's professional, that relevant to your marketing, don't put it. Like if you're a marketing expert, copywriter, put that there, right? If you've been awarded expert of the year, you've been awarded something cool, put it there, right? If you graduated college for whatever reason, right? I graduated college just so I could show people that, just so people could see that I was did I actually did something right? I wasn't just like not doing something right. Like I've just been social media for the last 15 years or something. I want people to know that I had actually done that. But what I'll do for you guys, I'm going to change it just so you can see what I mean. So it's public, right? So I'm going to change it. And all you do is you just change it to only me, right? Because only me cares about that. Nobody else besides me and my family care that I graduated college. That's it. If I'm trying to get people together for a San Benito High School reunion, then I would put that back on public. But since I don't care for that, I'm going to put only me. Save changes. Haha, there you go. See? You have now just successfully re-changed your stuff, right? Places you've lived, only me, right? You want to have everything just you, unless you're trying to people to contact you and you have a phone number for your company, you put it right there. You change this to public. Okay, email, if you want people to email you, you can put yours right there. And again, you would put it for public. Add other address. You want to add your business address, put it there, whatever. Social links, we're not going to address this now, but we will come back to this, okay? Basic information. I just want people to know my birthday so they can tell me happy birthday, right? Friends and family. Again, if you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship, or you don't want people to know if you're in a relationship, just leave it for only you. Or you could set it up for custom, right? You can just custom only me and my girlfriend could see that, right? That's so funny. I didn't even see that. If you don't want nobody to know that you are in a relationship and your wife or husband want to know that you have it on there, then just put it for custom. I'll probably put in, leave it there though. It doesn't make any difference, right? For me, it doesn't make any difference. Very goal-oriented, self-motivating person. Yeah, that's like if you're trying to get a job, but people don't even care about that. They'll probably see your newsfeed more than they will see that. But typically, all you want in your Facebook is just your link or how to contact you or how to get in contact with you or where should they go. That's it. Life event. See, so that's it. That's it. So if you look at my timeline about now, you will see that it looks like looks like this, and that's it, right? So you saw how to create it by using the about. Now what we're going to do is we're going to edit the profile because we're going to edit your intro. Okay, and I'm going to use a very simple framework, right? Your framework, I'm going to put in below, is like this. And this is not going to save right now. I think it's how many characters? I don't know how many characters, but just go with what the thing is, right? And this is where your 30-second pitch comes into play, right? I help market, save, protect, whatever keywords it is, right? I help market, get, like use a verb here. I help market, get, save, lose, right? Gain insights, right? Buy companies, right? Whatever that is. Use a verb here. So I help market, do what, right? Payoff, right? You want to, I help market, payoff. Like, what's the big payoff? What's the big payoff? Big payoff. Without, what's their biggest fear? Right? So, for example, you can do one if you're in fitness. I help, this is what I used to have. I help high-level women lose 30 pounds in 30 days without exercising more or starving themselves. Wait, exercising more, starving themselves, or having to count calories. Now, as I write this, I can promise you right now, some girls that watch this replay, guys that even watch this replay, they're like, how do you do that? How many of you right now just want like, what the freak? How does he do that? Right. So anyways, I help ideal market achieve what? Right. I help achieve what? Achieve what? So big payoff without biggest fear. Again, I'm going to leave the framework. I'm going to put a framework in the comment or in the link below so you can go and just download it, and then potential hooks that you can use and just plug and play. It's very simple, okay? So for me, I install simple marketing campaigns that create systematic momentum and cash flow for entrepreneurs. So you right now are watching this, you're like, oh yeah, I want momentum. I need to launch my stuff. I need to relaunch it. And I need it in a systematic way because I'm someone that's all over the place. Okay, so I know how to sell it. Save that. Okay. Now here you have photos, right? And this is the photos that people see. Typically, these just put automatically by Facebook, but I want you guys to go and make a photo. We'll talk about the photo and how to create it, but for now, what I want you guys to do is just put pictures that are relevant to your market. So if you sell, I know there's someone that sells roses, right? In our groups, I want you to put all your best roses right here, your best selling roses right there that people buy most often. Just put a picture of them right there in the best picture. Or if you sell weight loss, just do before and after, before and after, before and after, before and after, before and after. Or if you sell business, why don't you take a picture with, or if you've had an achievement, look. So let me show you another person that has done this because I did this for them. I'm going to show you about the picture, but essentially you see how to do this, right? So let's walk back real quick. We're going to go to edit profile. There's that little thing. And right now what we're doing is we're changing the intro and your pictures. Okay. Intro, pictures, and that's it. Leave everything else off. Leave everything else off. Okay. You can edit this and it'll just take off this one, take off this one, suggested photo, take off everything else. Okay. Take off everything else and it will look like this, right? So I'm going to show you someone that you can see. I strategically put their pictures in a way that attracts people, right? Look at this. Very, very, very strategic and very, very clear action. Okay. So I had him because we're just doing a group launch. So I told him, I just want you to put this picture. I have this picture of you. It looks like you're an authority. You're looking at what you're talking about. Join a free group. That's a power word, free group. Link on mobile, link on desktop. And then we put the link right here. And this is called a profile photo. Okay. So again, if it wasn't this, I would tell him, hey, listen, I want you to go get the picture with you and Les Brown. Put it right there. That's it. Because that creates authority. That creates authority. This is very, very important. Creating authority. You can manifest authority. Okay. Or you can manufacture authority. You don't have to have authority. Okay. Again, with the intro, I coach businesses to the next comma in less than 6 months. Okay. So essentially, I need to help them out with this next comma thing because most of you guys don't understand what the next comma is, but add additional profits to the bottom line of your business. That's probably what I would say right here. CEO, if you come to this page and you say CEO, area developer, CEO, study at Grant Cardone's, Anthony Robbins, you see all those things and they're hooks for you. They're like, ooh. In your head, you're like, CEO, I want to be a friend with CEO. I want to be friends with people that are friends with Tony Robbins. I want to be friends with Grant Cardone studiers, right? It's indirectly hooking you to come to his audience. It's crazy. I know it's crazy, but just do it, guys. Trust me, you'll reap the benefits of that later. So again, this is how you do it. So you go to your edit profile. You're going to go and get that. And I help X do what in what time frame without what problems, right? Okay. That's your hook. Make sure your pictures show. So for me, I'm selling to entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurs probably heard of Funnel Hacking Live. They probably know Lady Boss. They probably know Joseph Rankwich. They probably know Jeff Hunter. They probably know Dan Henry. and all his crew, right? So they probably know all those people. They're digital entrepreneurs, okay? So I leave those on there because it shows authority, okay? So that just helps you guys out. Again, you're going to have some case studies that I'm going to provide for you guys as well, so you can get some ideas. But I want you to get some understanding of how to create this. Everything else you take off. You leave it off. Okay? So that's pretty much it, guys. So we're done with this particular module, and we're going to go into the next module. I'll talk to you